Oh my goodness, I am so ashamed. I've been muted this entire time. Hi everyone, I'm Invarial, sort of, Silence, and we have SMRAT log tracking and restreaming today during this match 3 race between Kaede Rukawa and LudaChris 42. We have found a few items so far, mostly ammo, one wave beam, and both runners are sort of tied up now, as Kaede Rukawa is finishing the Yatakuns and LudaChris is just getting there after a meme route from Kaede and a normal route from LudaChris. Alright, Kaede is leaving the Yatakuns. Kaede, sorry. Yes, Kaede Rukawa. Kaede Rukawa. I say it properly in my head, and then my mouth just fails me miserably. Kaede checking the mockball area. Setting up for the monk ball jump. There we go. And Kaede is going to collect a bunch of stuff here, while LudaChris picks up the missiles at the back of the Etecoons region. Alright, LudaChris getting ready for Mission Impossible. That's a very nice energy tank. And Kaede is finishing the meme route cycle by heading back up, and we'll likely check the back of Gauntlet and see that there's a spring ball there and very little else. Missiles for LudaChris at Mission Impossible. Power bombs above charge beam, which made Kaede's meme route possible. Missiles at charge and terminator both. Missiles everywhere. But where are those major items? There we go. There's Wave Beam for LudaChris. The Spore Spawn item. And Kaede is heading back down to Retro Brinstar. Old Mother Brain's tank. More water in Brinstar than you thought? Wow. And there's X-Ray for LudaChris. And super missiles under Mother Brain's tank. LudaChris is going to head further into Brinstar. Well, Kaede's also checked Billy Mays. Did that at the start of the seed, so there's no need to progress any further. Going back up, let's Kaede check Gauntlet, go across the top of Red Tower. And given how frequently Old Mother Brain just happens to have items, like, no major items at this point in the game. So Old Mother Brain is a decent check. Alright, we get a spacer check from LudaChris. Space jump at spacer beam. Space jump is a really nice find. Kaede is going to check bomb to Rizzo now. Nothing really good here. Missiles, I think. No, power bombs. Power bombs, right. They had to be. On account of the power bombs that they found at the beginning was in the ceiling. Gravid beta power bombs, just saying. Wow. Kaede with the Alcatraz, very nice. And there are morph ball bombs for LudaChris. Those are getting picked up. Hopefully he'll remember he has them this time. Missiles at the moat. Those morph ball bombs are up logic for most things. They are not up logic for the lava dive. They are up logic for basically everything else, including worst room in the game. Kaede finding super missiles at beta power bombs. So there goes that mock droid. And we have Kaede standing up. One day a wild guess will be right. You should do comms, because comms wild guesses tend to be right. And we get to make a lot more of them. There's missiles behind Kaede. LudaChris does not pick them up. And alpha power bombs are an energy tank with missiles behind. Which I think puts our progression at high jump boots. Although that space jump puts the front of wrecked ship into play. Precisely, Hero Whack. There's Varya suit in the ceiling of Kaede. So that's progression into Norfair for LudaChris. And it means that Le Ravni wins a whole bunch of channel points. $3,900 channel points. Good job, Phoenix down 23 and 3 others. Alright, LudaChris heads into Norfair. Kaede has made it back down to the bottom of the map, or made it down rather to the bottom of the map, hasn't been here yet, and will soon pick up Space Jump, hopefully go to Kaede and get that Varya. Yeah, wild guesses in chat are welcome too. You can make as many wild guesses as you want. Comms just is right sometimes. Energy tank at high jump. LudaChris is going to pick that up. And there's the charge beam. That's a great find early in the seed. It means that they're going to worry a lot less about picking up ammunition, both of these runners. LudaChris starting now, and Kaede Rukawa as soon as he heads down to high jump. LudaChris is going to mockball over to ice, while Kaede picks up bombs. And those are power bombs at ice. LudaChris does not pick those up. LudaChris not checking Crumble Shaft is interesting to me. And going back up. Maybe too much major minor. That's fair. Going back up suggests an X-ray check and then red tower? But that Varia suit, as far as we know, is progression and suggests very heavily dipping into Norfair and doing as much as you can there. So this is an interesting call by LudaChris. But I can see the logic behind checking X-ray. Space jump was gotten. No X-ray check. Varia is known for being deceptive. And there's Varia for Kaede Rukawa. Well, maybe that's what LudaChris is going for. Some combination of criteria PBs, front of gauntlet. That's an energy tank. And Kaede putting that wave beam to good use. And we'll be really happy to pick up that charge beam. And also that E-tank. At this point, I think both runners have caught up to each other on checks, minus the ice beam location. And there's Spazer. Kaede Rukawa sees Spazer at the Crocomire escape. Doubtful that that'll get picked up, but it's nice to know that it's there. Cathedral check. There's your speed booster, Mock Droid. Speed, a very nice find, particularly for Kaede, who lost the last race due to it. In the previous seed, Speed Booster was locking Varia's suit in that Meridia room, whose name I can never remember, Aqueduct or something. And as a result, was not able to get Varia to do lower Norfair, or any Norfair. And LudaChris had done Wrecked Ship first and found Speed Booster, and so was able to collect Varia there. LudaChris banking on Wrecked Ship being the play again this time, while Kaede believes very strongly in Norfair reserves. There's Plasma and Ice. Plasma and Ice. Norfair reserves. That is a full beam combo for Kaede Rukawa, who is very definitely in the lead now. With a full beam combo, 27 minutes into the seed, and 1 out of 2 suits, Kaede is going to be moving very quickly through the rest of this seed. Croc is definitely in logic. Kaede won the first match, LudaChris won the second. You might want to update that on the overlay, Strahd. Round 1, match 3. No problem. Is it? Yes, you're right. Round 2. Round 2, match 3. It was round 1 for so long. All matches are round 1 now. Just a reserve tank, left side supers, and Kaede is checking the Ice Beam location. In logic now because of that speed booster. If gravity is found in Wrecked Ship, this bodes really well for LudaChris. But, as has been pointed out, Crocomire is in logic. There's high jump in the crumble shaft for Kaede Rukawa. If you want major items, go to Norfair. And Kaede running past Crocomire. I'm guessing that there's going to be a high jump based lava dive now, and there's gravity at the wrecked ship E-Tank location. No problem, Stovetop. So gravity is going to put LudaChris into ammo mode. All of Kaede's beams put Kaede into gravity suit mode. And I suspect Kaede is not going back up the planet to wrecked ship. I suspect Kaede is going to lava dive, not find gravity, maybe grapple. If Kaede finds grapple, a suitless Meridia would be plausible. But with SMRAT logic, gravity cannot be in Lower Norfair. Gravity cannot be in Meridia, which leaves Crocomire. Oh no. Which leaves Crocomire and wrecked ship. Kaede is jumping a little bit too low, I think. Got the first wall jump, missed the second. And LudaChris is going to full clear wrecked ship. There it is. Kaede Rukawa has completed the lava dive and is through to Lower Norfair. Will he save? LudaChris finds Screw Attack. Screw Attack, one half of the combination that turns worst room in the game into a room in the game. And it looked like Kaede Rukawa saved there. So Kaede is going to deal with Lower Norfair, and then question mark Meridia wrecked ship. And it looks like LudaChris is going to leave here. I'm not sure what that power bomb was for. Yes. Hopefully Upper Norfair is next to find all of those delicious, delicious items. Kaede's health situation is looking a little dangerous, and I think this is going to be an acid dip into a crystal flash. .38 health. Oh. Not a nice place to be standing, or crystal flashing, as the case may be. Fortunately, those fireballs disappear on contact, and the pirate jumped right over Kaede. So, no Crystal Flash death. Not even a Mickey Mouse check. I guess Kaede is just looking for gravity and knows that it can't be down here. And that is a death from Kaede Rukawa, taking several French fries to the face while in the acid, while not protected by a gravity suit. Fortunately, there was a save just outside of the lava, or just past the lava dive, so that's not a lot of progress lost for Kaede Rukawa. Yeah, LudaChris was one check away from having high jump. All right, LudaChris is going to see Spacer here. And Kaede Rukawa damaging down in the acid. 35. That's going to be another Crystal Flash. Not quite right with the reposition. Oh! Starts the Crystal Flash and takes a death. Remember that thing I said about Crystal Flash deaths? Yeah, it looks like those flames do at least 40 when you have a Varia suit. Yep, commentator's curse. It's a real thing. And no reserve check for LudaChris. LudaChris debating. But he's going to farm up here. One of the best farming spots before Ridley. Or before Lower Norfair, anyways. 147 health. Kaede does not have reserves. I could swear that the... okay, I will trust you. I will trust you. Yes, you're right. Kaede did use reserves for lava jump. You are 100% correct. I am silly and thought that there was still an indicator even if your reserves were on manual. Silly, silly, and burial. Kaede Rukawa through the amphitheater. And just needs to deal with a couple of key hunters. But the full beam combo, that makes that not much of a problem. And that's going to be another save. While LudaChris hits up the pillars room. Space jump, screw attack. What pillars? LudaChris, I guess, playing it safe, not realizing that screw attack breaks through that ceiling. And uses space jump techniques to make it through Amphitheater. And that is another Crystal Flash from Kaede Rukawa. This time, no enemies nearby. And Missiles of Shame. Shameful, shameful Missiles of Shame. Well, there's always the possibility that LudaChris checks reserves when leaving, and then there's both beams. Missiles of Shame for LudaChris as well. And Kaede Rukawa is 2 screens away from Ridley. We see some Metroid Zero mission action going on LudaChris' screen. And Kaede decides 37 super missiles, more than enough to deal with Ridley. Excuse me. Double Ridley fights? What does it mean? Yep, Kaede definitely remembered. 6 energy, and Ridley does a grab that deals damage, and Kaede takes another death during the Ridley fight. And of course, LudaChris reveals that there's an energy tank right there after Ridley. It is very painful. Kaede taking a forfeit, unfortunately, putting LudaChris in the position to just have to finish the race. GG to you, Kaede Rukawa. You played a good set of 3 games. That sudden X-ray use by LudaChris pausing the game made me worry that he had died somehow. And LudaChris remembering this time that he has bombs. No. Oh, fire fleece check. That's another energy tank. Ooh, that is unfortunate, SMRAT. Varia is really scary, it's true. So the question now, with LudaChris just needing to finish the seed to secure the win, does he check Norfair reserves? And given that he's still checking items, possible. Does he go to Croc? Probably not. But if he checks Norfair reserves, he will have the full beam combo and not need to worry about finding anything else at all. Hundo it, Luda. No. Please no. Don't know, Ferran. Don't know. Death. 2 deaths after the lava dive and a 3rd death at Ridley. No wave check. Norfair reserves. Norfair reserves. Really? Really? Oh, he wants the spacer, yeah. Norfair reserves. Yes, this is a good call. Indeed, Gentleman J. Indeed. So with Charge, Wave, Spazer, LudaChris is going to head into Meridia. Probably go through it pretty quickly. That's a fair point, Reem. Though it's possible that if you mess with Ridley's flame damage, it affects something else that had a similar value or something weird, and... I don't know. I don't know how Ridley works. Alright, convenience check. Mama Turtle check, really? No, neither. Did the run from the door. If you stutter once out of the door just above where you're supposed to run, you can get the Shine Spark, fall down, land directly on the plant, and Shine Spark back up. Fair enough, Reem. Well, first you have to find Ridley's damage in the ROM. Then you have to supply probably C code that would make the change, or JavaScript code that would make the change. Supply it to the Vari randomizer and say, here you go, now Ridley only does 1 damage in SMRAT 2021. Oh, you would just supply the ASM. Fair enough. So the forfeit was probably based on 3 deaths in Lower Norfair, 2 just after the lava dive, and the 3rd one at Ridley. LudaChris is going to farm up a bit here. $21 supers. That's a lot of bot wound ammo. Yes, almost certainly Infi Superman. Alright, Bakun is down for LudaChris. Some more super missiles here. LudaChris deciding the maze is fun. And taking a bit of time to farm up health. We see a halfy attempt. Nope. Just swap the entire acid out for shock blocks. Just make it all shock blocks. Agreed, Brown. No, Kaede has not defeated Ridley. When the icon is lit up, much like the statues that lead into Turian, lit up item means that it's not defeated. Agreed, Phoenix Down. Because the bosses dull themselves on the statue once defeated, the tracker has them dull to mark as defeated instead of set. Except for Croc Shack, who aren't bosses. Yeah, it's very Super Metroid centric, these decisions. No problem. No problem, Gentleman J. Yes, go follow the runners. Go follow LudaChris. Go follow Kaede Rukawa. As LudaChris heads up out of Meridia into Red Tower and into Turian and into round 3 of the tournament. Luda versus Knucklehead? That would be an interesting match. Do we have another match after this one? At 4 p.m., there will be a race between Zeb316 and Pizza 34 at 7:30. Chex Human versus Desmus, round 1. At 9 p.m., Chex Human versus Desmus, round 2. At 9:30, Balthazar versus Glaucio Souza. Not all of those ones may be restreamed, but the runners will be running them on their own Twitch channels. Oh. The old first Metroid gets caught on the left side of the screen deal. There we go. Metroid Room 4 for LudaChris. Done. And we see the baby Metroid. While LudaChris damages down. Probably no baby skip attempt here. And LudaChris faces left and not right. The incorrect dimension. Incorrect direction. LudaChris uses missiles to open that pink door. Refills here. 50-65, but also charge wave spacer. Assuming the Mother Brain fight starts. No, actually, not an inside joke. If you face to the left, there's a middle stand-up frame that Samus is stuck in for something like 20 frames, and then stands back up, and then you gain access to movement again. And if you face right, that middle animation isn't there. You just stand back up in one fell swoop. $40, actually. And LudaChris is not refilling. Okay. Right, LudaChris saving a bunch of super missiles for later in the fight. Runners will typically save 15 super missiles for the catch-up phase of the fight. here come the super missiles. Charge Wave Spazer does look really cool. There's the catch-up. 15 super missiles to go. And Mother Brain is charging up. LudaChris is damaging down. 91 health after the Rainbow Beam. LudaChris is going to head on into the Mother Brain fight, round 3. Yeah, it's still nice to see, but I understand LudaChris taking no chances at soft blocking. Like, there's no chance of the Metroid getting stuck in the ceiling. There's no chance of the game soft blocking because LudaChris was jumping or wasn't jumping at the right time. This is just Mother Brain 2 is down. Relax the hands for a moment. That's also fair, Stovetop. I do not know anything about Luda's background. That's also fair, Reem. I'm not in Gerbil, and I do know, but I am not the arbiter of who knows what tricks in what bracket. Anyways, LudaChris has 3 minutes to get off the planet. You should try it, Reem. It's fun. Bring X-Ray. Well, Gentleman J, this is also randomizer. Routing is a very different animal here than in 100%. And LudaChris shine sparks up the escape shaft. And heads down to save or taunt the animals. It looks like an animal save. Not Fusion is canon, the ending to Fusion is canon. The rest of Fusion is canon, whether Samus saves the animals or not. It's just a matter of does she get sent up to the observation deck by Adam, and then are they there to actually activate the ship so that you can leave the exploding BSL station? But that's going to be a pressing down and ending the game from LudaChris77, who is finished in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 49 seconds. GG to you, LudaChris. Congratulations on beating Kaede Rukawa and advancing to round 3 of this SMRAT 2021 bracket stage. Hey, no problem, Stovetop. Fusion does not make any sense. Alright, Fusion makes absolutely no sense. The entire design of the BSL station. Anyways, I am joined by LudaChris at the end of that race. GG to you, LudaChris.
Thank you.
And Kaede Rukawa also sitting in the green room, hopefully not for very long.
Hello, guys.
GG to the both of you.
GG, Kaede.
Anyways, I am
You played
joined
really well.
by
You
LudaChris
deserve it.
at the end of that race. GG to you,
I
Luda.
don't think so. But thanks.
I think I played terribly as well, so it's alright.
Man, that first game was something.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was going really well, but we both died. I mean, I died, but you suffered a lot.
Yeah, I soft lock in Turian because I saved down there with not enough ammo.
You will have won that race, so it was a 3-0 at the end. So yeah, this last game, I felt really behind when I died twice before reaching Ridley, and then I died at Ridley, and yeah, I thought that this was the end.
So Kaede, you made a lot of checks in Norfair that last seed, and you found a lot of really nice stuff in Norfair. Unfortunately, the thing that you didn't find was Gravity Suit. Do you have any idea where Gravity was?
I'm sure it's on Wreck Ship.
It was indeed in Wreck Ship.
Yeah. I gambled on lower Norfair or Norfair, but yeah, it wasn't there, so
yeah.
I guess bad luck. I
Unfortunately.
mean, having Varia and being really close to Norfair,
yep.
I think it was a decent play, but it went wrong.
Yeah, well, I would agree absolutely with the entire checking of Norfair when you have Varia Suit, particularly in that location. Unfortunately, though, when you found nothing in Upper Norfair, you decided for Lower Norfair, which is not unreasonable, but Gravity was in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit better to go up and expect to finish really close to LudaChris, or I don't know. I saw the before starting this last game that I needed to play a little bit like gambling on some points of the game, because I really know that I was worse than him playing this game in general, so that was the strategy.
Well, does that
Yeah,
mean that you're going to be practicing up for next year?
I think so. I
wish
mean,
you-
I will play for sure.
I wish you all the best with that. Practice hard.
Yeah, thank you.
LudaChris, you looked like you went and checked ice, and then you decided not to check crumble shaft. Why is that?
Because every time I've checked there, it's always been nothing.
Okay.
So I figured instead of wasting time, because I didn't really want to check ice, but I thought I better just in case. So it was just kind of like a quick check, and I was like, all right, I'll just keep going up instead.
Okay. I'm gonna take a note here. High jump boots is nothing.
Oh, was it really?
It was. And then you looked when you started to head down toward Lower Norfair. You looked like you were going to go back up into Bubble Mountain. What was your thought process there?
I thought about it, and then I thought if I don't find anything lower, then I'll do the rest of the checks. I think is what I was thinking at the time.
Okay.
It was a road play. There was a plasma nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was just plasma and ice sitting side by side. It's like, hi, would you like both of us? Please take us home with you, Samus Aran. We don't want to die on planet Zebes.
My decisions in all three races were just terrible. All the checks I decided to make were always the wrong ones.
I don't think that's true. You did in this one go to wreck ship and pick up gravity. And you did in the previous seed go to wreck ship first and pick up speed booster, which led you to Varia in Meridia. So I would say that you made some good choices.
You know, the first seed, I think, because I think we found Gravity and Varia in very early on. I think it was in Brinster, and I decided to just do real quick checks and get ammo, and then that obviously I didn't get enough ammo, so I decided to make more checks in the next couple of races.
That's
and every
fair.
time I just kept finding the wrong, not what I was looking for really. It did the job.
That's fair enough. Well, Kaede, you are unfortunately not going to advance in the tournament. So I am going to say thank you very much for playing through all 7 rounds of Swiss, for joining SMRAT 2021 this year. It has been a joy to watch your races. And LudaChris, you are going to advance to the next round of the gerbil bracket. Do you have any idea who your opponent might be?
No, I was just about to have a look actually.
Okay. I don't know either.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, so my final words. Thanks for playing today, LudaChris. You are
Yeah,
a
thank
really
you.
good player, man. Good luck
Thank you.
on the next rounds. I hope you reach the grand finals and win the tournament. And that means I lost to the champion. And thanks Imperial
do my best.
for commentating.
Hey, no problem. And thanks,
Oh,
Strotlog,
and
for pulling this together at the last minute.
one more thing. I want to thank Strolog because I'm here playing the tournament because of him. He told me to play
Oh,
because I started 6 months ago playing the randomizer, 6 or 5 months. And yeah, thank you.
well, there you go. There you go. Kaede, I hope that you keep practicing Super Metroid and get better, and we will see you next year.
Yeah, I will be back. I will keep playing Super Metroid, and let's see if I can improve in general.
I have absolute faith that you can.
I hope so. Thank you.
LudaChris, it looks like you'll be facing the winner of Kath versus Y2 Sky. later this week, or
Okay.
rather in the next round, and their races have not been scheduled yet. So keep an eye out for that and watch your opponents.
I'll be definitely be watching that one.
All right. Any final words as you move up to the next round?
No, just thank you to all you guys for putting all this together.
Fair enough. Thank you for playing. There's no point in getting a restream together or getting a tracker and a comm together if there's nobody to play the video game. So we have to thank you just as much as you thank us.
No worries.
More
Alright.
because you are not playing, so that's my thought at the end. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that's also going to be it from me. On behalf of myself, Strawlug, Kaede, Rukawa, LudaChris, and everyone else at SRA, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next mission. Go watch Zeb and Pizza at 4 p.m., whether it's restreamed or not.